Hi, I'm going to do a quick little thing about expectation from your psychic medium helper. Sometimes we get readings where we think that's not about me. That doesn't make sense. I'm going to tell you it does. If you're getting a reading from me and I tell you something that doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't mean it's not true. Sometimes it doesn't make sense right now. Sometimes it will make sense later on to somebody you know. And sometimes just because Spirit sees that I'm connected to you, maybe they're trying to get to somebody else through you. So don't ever discount. If I give you a name, there's a reason. I don't just jump up with names for no reason, okay? Usually spirits will give me names specifically or weird things to talk about because they're trying to validate with you. Maybe you don't totally believe that you can communicate with your loved ones that have passed on, but just know we don't really die. Our body dies, but our spirit does not die. It keeps going. Even Einstein said this. So understand, if I do a reading for you and I suddenly go, oh, Rebecca, the name Rebecca came to me, and you're like, I don't know anybody named Rebecca, that doesn't mean it's not for you. It could come to you in a lot of ways. I also want to say that if your energy is closed off and you are expecting a good reading, you are not going to get one. So if you have asked for a reading, make sure you're open to hear what Spirit has to say to you. That is one of the reasons I ask you to tell me nothing about your situation. I would rather just let it authentically come through. That way you know I haven't done any pre-research before I did your reading. Also that you know it's a real reading. That way, like I said, you're going to hear what you need to hear, not what you think you want to hear. Now, if you had high hopes to hear that you're going to meet the love of your life, or you're going to get the perfect job or whatever, if that doesn't come through, I'm not going to say that to you. I don't want to mislead you. I'm also not going to medically diagnose you. That is not legal, and I have no reason to be doing that other than to say to you, hey, I get this weird pain behind my eye. Please have that checked. Or, hey, there's something about your body. I would like you to go get checked out, or something to that effect. That's all I'm ever going to tell you. I am not a doctor. It's not my job to diagnose you physically or mentally. Now, I can coach you. I can give you input. I can do those sorts of things, but I'm never going to predict doom and gloom. That is not how it works for me. And I won't invite that kind of information, by the way. So anyways, I hope this shed some light. If you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me to ask the questions. I have no problem answering them. And we are going to probably do a little bit of a live later and we can talk about some of these things. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. I love you all and thank you for tuning in. Bye.